Good morning, welcome to VLOGSGIVING day 18. Today I thought to kind of switch things up, I would take you through a what I eat in a day. I always enjoy watching these types of videos, making these types of videos. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I eat today. So when I wake up, first thing is I always start off with a glass or two of water. As I'm breastfeeding, it's really important to stay hydrated. So right off the bat, I start off with 2 glasses of water, and then I'll start making breakfast in just a sec. Since the weather has turned colder here, I've been making warm oatmeal obviously. I've been making oatmeal almost every morning, and I make it for myself and for Lucy, and sometimes I make some for Charlotte too, because she's kind of starting her solids journey. I'm just gonna start that. So I do a 1/4 cup for Lucy, do a 1/2 cup for myself. And honestly, I don't measure the liquid measurements, but I do about 1/2 milk and 1/2 water. And what I did when I made it yesterday was I added a little bit of this vanilla powder. Oh, it smells amazing. And then a little bit of cinnamon. And then I'm gonna cook that over medium heat until it thickens. What I also make every morning is, you got what you're lying. Every morning I make eggs without fail. Always eggs. So I do 2 eggs for myself and 1 egg for Lucy. And then sometimes we have a different kind of protein in the morning as well. Like sometimes we'll have a breakfast sausage or bacon. It honestly just depends on the day. But I have some bacon, and Lucy loves bacon. So I'm gonna cook up a couple of pieces of this to go with our egg. Charlotte! Hi! You say hi! Another thing I like to have in the morning with my breakfast is a little glass of kefir. It's got really good gut probiotics. The taste is definitely like something to get used to, but I personally think it tastes good, so I just have like a little glass of that in the morning.
I hope you didn't put any apple in.
I did not, Lucy.
Have apple in it.
I was gonna put apple in mine, but I was gonna cook it in it, but I forgot to do that, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Then I do a sprinkling of flax seeds. And a little splash of maple syrup on Lucy's. Oh, that was your hydration from last night, actually. I've just been on a really big tea kick recently, so here's my mug, and I'm just having some Yorkshire Gold tea, and my water is hot. No, I don't have a kettle yet. I have to boil water on the stove. But it works, so. And I just let that steep for about 3 minutes. So today's lunch is some leftover rice and beef, avocado, cucumber, yogurt, and some hot sauce. Very late lunch today. It's like 2:30. Oops. So if you've been watching my videos for a little while now, you know that I like to prep my dinner as early as possible. It makes the whole like time of 4 to 7 makes that time of the day so much easier if I just have dinner all prepped and ready to go for the most part, or if I only need to make one thing. So today I am going to make robust chicken soup, Italian wedding soup style, which is my mom's recipe, and I'm gonna show you how I make it. It's honestly one of the easiest soups ever to make, and it is so good. Like, this is a family favorite, and it's great for the winter. It's really packed with veggies, nutrients. Her recipe does call for making homemade broth, a chicken carcass, which I was actually gonna do, but they didn't have any chickens at the store. All they have is turkeys, so I just had to buy some. We're just gonna roll with that. So first I'm going to prep the veggies that are kind of the base for the soup. So the recipe calls for 3 large carrots, but this bag has 4 and it's almost gone, so I'm just gonna use the rest of them. To help me cut up the veggies, Lucy? Nice, way to go. Now for this recipe, all the veggies are gonna end up getting blended together, so you don't need to worry about cutting these very precisely. You can just chop them into big chunks, like so. Onion and a whole head of garlic. And the recipe also calls for 3 sticks of celery, which I don't have. I might throw in some squash, or I might just go with the other veggies and call it good. Yeah, you have to open those ones up too. And then reshut them after you've opened it and pulled it out. So the acorn squash is so yummy. I think I'm gonna add half of this in just for some extra goodness. Okay, would not recommend peeling acorn squash. That took me like 10 minutes, but ooh, we got it. I'm gonna chop this up now.
I heard peacocks, pheasants, turkeys. Oh, bird. There are 3 different types of peacocks.
Okay.
Here.
Of course, I've been drinking my water all day long. I just haven't showed it because I drink a lot of water. All right, so just gonna add this kettle and fire chicken broth to it. So I've got all my veggies chopped up in here. Add the chicken broth. I'm probably gonna add about half to 3/4 of the container, and then add a little bit of water. Now I'm gonna cook this covered on like medium-high heat until it boils, and then I will show you the next step. So I'm just gonna let that cook for a while until it boils, and then the veggies are nice and soft. Please don't mind the mixer in the background, but while the soup is cooking, I am going to prep the meatballs that go in the soup. We're gonna have to get Troy from work soon, so I'm just gonna prep them so they're ready, and then when I get the soup to that point, I will put them in. And I've got the meatballs all prepped from the soup is ready for them. I'm just going to use this, the immersion blender, to mix the soup up, and then I'm going to add the meatballs in.
I think it's going to disintegrate too much if I put this in here.
Wonderful. Alright, I've had dinner, and now I'm just gonna have my little nighttime snack treat. It depends on the night. Tonight I'm gonna have a grapefruit. I honestly have one of these most nights. I love them so much. I fell in love with them while I was pregnant with my second daughter, and the love has not gone away. I will eat one every night if I had one every night. But yeah, I just wanted to wrap up today's vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this little different one of what I eat in a day, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.